Ma'am, and welcome to the studio.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I mean, a lot's been happening in terms of crop production. We had a drought, and then we had these massive rainfalls that could possibly lead to floods as well. What is the current status quo when it comes to crop production in Namibia this year?
All right, let's first say that if we talk about grain crop production, we mainly talk about mahangu and white maize. That is our country's staple food. Now, last year was a devastating year for us, both mahangu and maize. And it was sort of expected that this year it will also be a dry year. And suddenly the rain came. But in the north, the information I received from the mahangu production area, in the Kavango and the Ohangwena, Oshokoto, Oshana, Umusati regions, the farmers start with cultivation at the normal time, and January, February, there was a sort of a dry spell. And the Kavango mahangu did recover as the rain started in mid-March, but the mahangu in the Ohangwena, Umusati, Ushikoto, Oshana regions did not recover that well. And then, in that same regions, the American bollworm was discovered.
Before we get to the American bollworm situation, just to put it in context,
Yes.
When we're saying didn't recover, what do we mean by that exactly?
The dry spell was too long. So the grains did not recover that well. We expect lesser harvest.
So the obviously reductions, are we talking about a huge reduction? Is it 10%, 20%?
They still, the information that we received is that they still expect between 30 and 50% more than last year.
Okay, so given this situation and now with this American bollworm, what's happening? What is an American bollworm and what's happening in terms of crop production?
The American bollworm is sucking the moist from the plant. That is what actually happened, and that will also reduce the crop production, or can even the plant let the plant die. But as far as we could find out, it's not that severe. Farmers are picking the worm with their hands and burning it. It's not so severe that they have to use chemicals.